When Soo-kai refused a drama role to stay home with his baby. K-drama Haven Family. In the glittering world of C-dramas, roles are fought for, schedules are packed, and opportunities can vanish in the blink of an eye. But every once in a while, a star proves that not even the biggest script in the industry can compete with the quiet heartbeat of family. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. And that's exactly what Soo-kai did, when he shocked everyone by refusing a drama role that could have catapulted him into even greater fame. All because he chose to stay home with his baby. The offer of a lifetime. Industry insiders say the call came in late 2025. Soo-kai had just wrapped up a blockbuster historical drama that was topping every streaming chart. Brands were chasing him, magazines were begging for cover shoots, and production houses were lining up scripts. Among them was one role. A role that industry experts called career-defining. A mega-budget drama. A global release. A script written with Soo-kai specifically in mind. The producers were certain he'd say yes. After all, what actor in their right mind would turn it down? But when the script landed in Soo-kai's hands, something inside him hesitated. The baby at home. At the very same time his world was shifting. At home, little cries echoed in the night. Tiny fingers wrapped around his. Sleepless hours were spent rocking his newborn with Tan Songyun by his side. For the first time, Soo-kai wasn't just thinking about ratings or fame. He was thinking about bottles, diapers, first smiles. And in those quiet midnight hours, he realized something powerful. No role, no matter how glamorous, could ever replace these moments. The difficult decision. So when the producers called, eager for an answer, Soo-kai did something no one expected. He paused. He looked at his sleeping child. And he said, "No." The news shocked insiders. His manager reportedly asked him twice if he was sure. Agents reminded him of what this drama could mean. International recognition, awards, an unstoppable career peak. But Soo-kai stayed firm. "The role will still be there," he reportedly told his team. "But my baby will only be this small once." The news breaks. It didn't take long for the industry whispers to spread. By morning, entertainment blogs were buzzing. Soo-kai turns down biggest role of his career. Here's why. Family over fame. Soo-kai's surprising choice. Fatherhood changes everything for Soo-kai. Fans were stunned. Some couldn't believe it. Others praised him instantly. On Weibo, one fan wrote, "In a world where celebrities chase spotlight, Soo-kai chose his child. This is what a real man looks like." Another said, "The drama lost an actor, but his baby gained a father. And that matters more." Within hours, hashtags like #DadFirstKai and #Soo-kai the father were trending across Asia. Soo-kai speaks out. For weeks, Soo-kai stayed quiet, letting speculation swirl. Finally, at a charity event months later, a reporter asked him directly, "Is it true you turned down a major role because of your baby?" The crowd hushed. Soo-kai smiled, his eyes soft, and answered, "Yes, because in 20 years, my child won't remember what drama I filmed. But they will remember if I was there. Or if I wasn't." The audience gasped. Some even wiped away tears. And then he added, with that signature Soo-kai honesty, "I have spent years building a career. But right now, I want to build memories with my family." The legacy of his choice. The drama went on without him, cast with another big star. It was successful, but fans couldn't stop saying one thing. It would have been better with Soo-kai. Meanwhile, Soo-kai was spotted at home, strolling with a stroller, carrying diaper bags, laughing with Songyun as they adjusted to parenthood together. And those images, Soo-kai not in costume, not on set, but simply being a father, became more iconic than any role he could have taken. Parents online shared his story as inspiration. Workaholics admitted they rethought their priorities after hearing his words. And globally, Soo-kai became not just a star, but a symbol of love, sacrifice, and strength. The nights that taught him everything. Fatherhood is not glamorous. It isn't about red carpets or photo spreads or fans screaming your name. It's about sleepless nights. About learning how to rock a child to sleep while humming lullabies you didn't even know you remembered. About standing at 3 a.m. with tired eyes whispering, "Please sleep, baby. Daddy has you." For Sukai, those nights became lessons. He learned patience. He learned gentleness. He learned what it means to give all of yourself, even when you think you have nothing left. And little did he know, these same lessons would one day spill into his acting, making him a performer unlike anyone else in the industry. A return to the screen. Months later, when Sukai finally stepped back into the world of drama sets, something felt different. The first table read was quiet. His co-stars expected the same old Sukai, sharp, focused, professional. But when he began reading his lines, the room stilled. There was depth in his voice, fragility, a tenderness that hadn't been there before. A veteran actress leaned over to another and whispered, "He sounds different. Almost like he's lived something we haven't." And she was right. Because Sukai wasn't just playing a role anymore. He was drawing from his own heart. From late-night feedings, from baby giggles, from the overwhelming fear of not being enough, and the even greater love that swallowed that fear whole. The directors notice. Directors began to whisper too. "He's changed," one said. "Before he performed. Now he feels." On set, Sukai no longer needed to force emotion. Tears came easily. The joy felt natural. The protective anger, the tenderness, the longing. All of it flowed out of him with a truth that left entire crews silent. It was as if fatherhood had cracked open his heart, leaving him vulnerable in the most beautiful way. And audiences noticed. The world reacts. When Sukai's next drama aired, fans immediately felt it. "Why do his scenes feel so real?" one Weibo user asked. "It's like he's not acting anymore. He's living it." Clips of his emotional scenes went viral. Viewers described his performances as hauntingly human, achingly tender, and like watching someone bare their soul. Even international fans, watching with subtitles, confessed they cried without fully understanding the dialogue, because Sukai's emotions transcended language. And soon, critics began writing think pieces with headlines like, "Fatherhood transformed Sukai into one of the greatest actors of his generation. How becoming a dad turned Sukai's acting into pure art. A role he couldn't have played before." Then came the role. A drama about a widowed father raising a daughter. A story filled with heartbreak, healing, and resilience. Producers hesitated at first. Was Sukai ready to tackle something so emotionally heavy? But when he auditioned, the room went silent. Because Sukai didn't just act the part. He embodied it. Every time he held the child actor playing his daughter, his hands trembled with genuine protectiveness. Every tear he shed felt like it came from his own soul. And when the cameras stopped rolling, he didn't stop being a father figure. He played with a little girl between takes, tied her shoelaces, taught her how to clap to the beat of a song. Crew members whispered, "He's not just acting this role. He's living it." The interview that broke hearts. When asked about this drama in an interview, Sukai finally opened up about how his baby changed him. He paused, his eyes soft, and said, "Before I thought acting was about technique, about memorizing lines and delivering them well. But then I became a father. And I realized acting is about love. It's about vulnerability. It's about allowing yourself to feel things so deeply they break you open. My child taught me that." The interviewer wiped away tears. The clip went viral, amassing millions of views overnight. Fans around the world commented, "This isn't just an actor anymore. This is a man who understands life." A legacy beyond awards. Sukai's new performances began to attract awards. Best Actor nominations, critical acclaim, industry respect. But when he stood on stage to accept one of those awards, he didn't talk about directors, scripts, or co-stars first. Instead, he looked into the crowd and said, This one is for my baby. For teaching me how to feel." The audience erupted in applause. Tan Songyun, sitting in the front row, wiped her eyes. And in that moment, Su Kai wasn't just celebrated as a star. He was celebrated as a father. K-drama Haven family. When Su Kai refused that drama role years ago, some thought he was throwing away his career. But what he really did was find the missing piece of himself. Because fatherhood didn't end his artistry, deepened it. It didn't pull him away from acting. It pushed him into its very soul. And today, every time Su Kai steps onto a set, audiences don't just see an actor. They see a father. A man whose love for his child bleeds into every role, every tear, every smile. And that is how Su Kai's baby didn't just change his life, but changed his acting forever.